Hi guys, I'm the Keg Man. Welcome back to Keg Man Plays, and this is Motorsport Manager. And a little announcement while I go through certain things. Um, we are going to, at the end of this season, transfer the save to Twitch. Now, I know it's probably going to trigger a couple of you people on here, and I do apologise. But Twitch is just so much better for interaction with you guys. And that's one of the main things I'm looking for. Also, it's actually a lot easier for me to be on Twitch than it is to record and then upload, because I can do it directly. But that doesn't mean that you guys who don't want to go to Twitch will miss out. It doesn't mean that, because I will make sure that we export back to YouTube. So anything that we have done on Twitch regarding Motorsport Manager will still be watchable on YouTube, but I would truly appreciate the support from you guys if you do want to come and join me. It's worth doing. Bit of interaction, bit of back and forth. It's always good. Yeah, it's always a good thing to have. Right. So 432. Do we bother making a new set of brakes? What do we have currently when it comes to the brakes? 432 and a 432. So there's no point in making another one, which is obvious, really. So let's try to work on. We've got 11 days, 7 days. So we can get to about, if we go for 335 isn't as good as 372 or 362. But if we do that, we might be able to get these both ready. We do want to go and design our new suspension ready for the next season, so let's make a start on that instead. Straight away into that 600 or 500,000, and there we are. So previous episode, previous race, what we want to have a quick look at, Singapore. So McDowell got a 9th, Hirakawa got a 12th, which I'm okay with. It does mean in the overall team standings we are 7th. We're 19 points ahead of Trident, and we want to make sure we finish 19th. 19th, 9th at the very worst. So we're doing okay. And the suspension is now finished almost straight away. Lovely stuff. We can go ahead and make a new bit of suspension. Lovely. Probably won't be able to use it straight away though. Medium speed plus 20, plus 25 build time, plus... Well, I mean, I'm tempted to take that. Have one built, because I doubt I'll be using these first ones straight away. We haven't got that unlocked. So what can we do? Plus 25. We're not going to be able to get much better than this, are we? Not really. So maybe we just go straight into the best one we can. Let's build this, see what happens. We may be able to unlock more with the +2 reliability. We may not be able to. So go ahead and deal with that. Let's go to improve parts. So we have the new suspension here. We may be able to possibly, if we just push straight into it. No, it's not going to happen. We'll wait on that count then. Once these new brakes are fully loaded on their reliability, we will then look at pushing the suspension to full whack, because we need to. We need components that are actually going to do a job for us, and at the minute they don't. If we go to our car, you can see that the currently fitted parts mean we are 6th on the braking, but we're last place for that and that. I should imagine we're going to get our vote come to us soon. Financial management concerns. Fuck off, Wang. Money's coming in, mate. Don't worry about it. You can worry about it a little bit, but don't worry about it too much. We've got some sponsors turning up soon. Alright, so let's get on to this race. We're going to go ahead and take the Marla one, because, well, we've got no option buts. If we look at the brakes, what are our best ones available to us? 372 and 378, both at 90%. They are both fitted. 364, although much better, the ability of it, the reliability of it is not that good. So let's not worry about it. Yeah, let's crack on, I feel. So yeah, so the end of this season it will be going over to Twitch, and I will try to make sure that it is a 1 day a week thing on Twitch for the Motorsport Manager. I'll probably set it up so it's Motorsport Mondays. Always good. May end up going to 2-day, but I should imagine it'll probably be Motorsport Mondays. Sorry, I'm flicking back and forth between a couple of things, trying to tidy up, which is why you're getting pictures of the desktop and yeah, a couple of things going on the right hand screen here. So yeah, Motorsport Mondays maybe. I think it should be good. Car setup. Oh fuck, we're in Munich. I don't like Munich that much. Don't like it that much at all. Go to there and we're short. That might be a bit too much. We'll take the soft. It doesn't look like it's going to rain anytime soon. In everything like going off on the right hand side. On you downforce, I want to bring to here. And the speed balance definitely needs to come down. I reckon there's about right. Go ahead and confirm that and get into the practice. Take the practice. So if you're wondering what I'm doing on the right hand screen, I'm basically trying to tidy things up as I go. I don't have a hell of a lot of time today. So I'm doing what I can when I can. I had a few issues with recording earlier on this week. And on top of that, I am currently looking to improve on my recording. I'm just going to drop the sound down just a touch there. So I'm looking to improve on recording. Actually, saying what we'll do is go to preferences and then do sound settings, audio settings here. Get the main volume down by that. That's much better. And I can put this back up. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm messing around with sound settings, video settings, etc., etc. Trying to improve the quality of said video recording and my streams as well, in order to provide a better picture for you guys. We're going to bring both guys in on this one here. So we've got good, poor, which could be a lot worse. Very poor wouldn't be fantastic. But good. I want to probably bring that right into that corner. Poor to there. Around about there, I should imagine, would do the job. But we've got very poor, excellent, great, which is quite nice. Downforce does need to go a long way away though. Handling was good where it was. Speed balance could be either side, but I'm going to aim for there and hope for the best. Right. Get these guys straight out. I want to get them straight back in. And then let them run for a little while because reasons. So bring in, speed it up. Where is McDowell? Because he's just slightly ahead. He has to do with the fastest lap, which is pretty typical. So okay, great, which is a massive improvement on what it was, but still not good enough. Round about there should do the job. And I'm going to try there. I'm going to try changing it up a little bit to that side. Hirakawa, great, excellent. Hirakawa's looking good. Can we improve on 98%? Let's move it to there, see if it changes. He's just going to get left to run now, which would be useful. Because we do need some knowledge. We haven't got any knowledge whatsoever at this moment in time. So, Hirakawa, off you fucking trot, mate. McDowell on overtake. I want to bring him in on this one again. But Hirakawa is going to be left to attack now. We do reach level 1 on the soft tyres and race trim. Doesn't look like it's going to be rain anytime soon. We've got great across the board. Tyre choice is still fine. 92% is an improvement. I feel like going further away with this would be a good idea. And maybe just might be a bit too much. Let's try that. Speed you up. Right, attack overtake. And we'll just let them run now. We'll let them run. The Hirakawa is getting decent laps out. Not much ahead, but he's pushing as hard as possible. Should get level 2 for race trim and soft tyres. Don't think we're going to get level 3. But with both drivers out now, you never know. Like I say, we're not going to be bringing drivers in. We do need to go back up on your fuel though, because otherwise you're going to go out. Right. Hirakawa needs to come in for some fuel. He's going to run out. He's already out. He's already out. Okay, McDowell should be fine. But let's bring him on conserve just in case. Hirakawa literally just going to come in. Straight out. And because he's over the line, he should be able to get something on this. Can we get our level 3? We do get level 3 for soft tyres race trim. So that's always good. That's kind of necessary to do that, actually. So yeah. That's not a bad little practice. Not a bad little practice, that. Fast, but it's only practice, so it doesn't matter. Things will get better once our new brakes are on and once we start working on suspension. But of course, while we're working on these things, so are other teams. We've got Lightfoot, which is good, I suppose. Doesn't look like we've got any rain happening. We're going to stick with the setups. What setup did we get in the end here? 93% is not good. Not good at all. I probably should have spent a bit more time messing around with that. That being said, we can always give him a quick run out. See how he feels. We give him the old tyres to begin with. He can go straight out. 97%. We'll go back to 98 on these tyres. And we'll take the qualifying. So literally McDowell straight out. And we'll let Hirakawa wait. So hopefully this little lap here for McDowell will show us how things are going to be for him. I should have messed around a bit more, but we did need to get the race trimming that up. Rain doesn't look like it's going to be happening anytime soon, so I'm not too concerned about trying to rush anyone out. Just under 2 minutes to get a lap in, so you know that was worse. Okay, so if we go back this way and then do that and maybe just a touch more. Same tyres again. Just get out, quick little lap around and come back in. Bring in. So this is kind of potentially playing with fire, but we should be okay. Right, how are we looking now? 95%. Okay, I'm quite happy with 95. We will, however, push just a touch more to there. And he is now going to do his proper lap. So let's get that to full. Right, we'll get Hirakawa going now on those tyres. We'll go for the E there and straight away full on there. How are we looking? Perfect for McDowell, always good. And how are we looking for Hirakawa? Going between the two E's there. May have been a touch too late. Looks like it will be. Yeah, overheated good. Was just that touch too late. So, McDowell's got green screen. Hirakawa looks like he's probably going to get a white through his first sector. Hirakawa's got a green through his first sector. McDowell ended up in 18th, which is shockingly bad. How was Hirakawa going to look? Is there going to be another situation as well? My daughter has been making a little bit of noise on the baby monitor, so it might be one of those situations where I have to Hirakawa in 20th. So it's either going to be a situation where I have to either stop the recording, record, come back, or it's going to be one of those recordings where we might do a quick one at the end. It may just be a quick recording. Which is the other reason this is, by the way, why I want to get back into streaming as opposed to doing YouTube. Because I stream when I know she's definitely going to be asleep for a long time, and when the wife's about. So if there is an issue with the baby, my wife is happy and easily able to deal with her. Which is one of the main reasons I'm thinking about going to Twitch. Well, not full time, but using it as our main stay as such, shall we say. But yeah, I mean, you guys will have to let me know what you all think. I know how I feel about it, but yeah, so that's not a very good race for us, unfortunately. Not very good practice, not very good qualifying. But hopefully the race will do something for us. Thing is, from the back, we are hard pushed. We do have race trim on our side this time round, which is going to be helpful. I don't know how much stead that's going to keep us in. So McDowell here, worth doing, 97%. Very, very happy chappy. Fuel options, tempted to knock him down 5 laps to give him a little bit of a push, initial push. Just to try it out. Let's just try it out. Tyre choice, those ones, fuel options. Going to leave you as you are. Drive strategy, both drivers going to attack and overtake, because that's how I roll. Start the race. So we don't need to see who's at the top, because we know it's not us. Alright, here we go. Munich. Straight into 4. So McDowell, Hirakawa at the back. McDowell manages to get past Bruce for 17th. He's going to drop his position any second now, unfortunately. There he is, back down to 18th. Bruce pushing himself up to 16th. McDowell now on the tail of Bernard. Manages to nick 17th back from Bernard. And gets himself up into, briefly, 16th. Can he cut in on the inside? He does manage to. Hirakawa also coming in and coming through, looking to overtake McDowell. Looks like he's managed it. Maybe close to hitting each other there on that corner, but ultimately doing okay. So 16th and 18th, respectively, McDowell and Hirakawa. So I don't know if we're going to do particularly well. McDowell now looking to take 15th from Suzuki. Has managed it. And Hirakawa has collided with Bruce, which is not good. So we're going to have to pit Hirakawa and fix his front wing. I don't know who was at fault, but I'm sure it's going to get investigated. Apparently it might be Bruce. We're going to go conserve and high. Try to bring McDowell's tyre temperatures down just a little bit. And his fuel consumption, of course, because we have dropped his fuel down by 5 laps. That being said, Gasly is ahead of him. Is it worth trying to overtake Gasly? There's a bit of a pack in front of us. Probably is worth trying to give it a bit of welly. Even though Gasly is going to probably end up winning this race by a long way. Bruce has got a drive-through penalty, which is good news for us. Hirakawa now in the pits, repairing. McDowell nearly takes 14th from Gasly. Nearly, but not quite quick enough on that mark. Hirakawa needs to drop his tyre temperatures. McDowell now in 14th. Carey in front of him is looking to pit. I think we need to really go back up on his tyres and high. Yellow flag, McDowell dropping down into 14th now. Partly because of reasons. Ericsson has crashed up into 12th. Main reason obviously being that we have dropped our driving style down to being slightly slower in order to facilitate the increased tyre temperatures. Hirakawa can probably go neutral and high, which is fine by me. And McDowell in 12th. If we can continue to get a few more points, I would take some points. Campos have pushed ahead of us. We definitely need some points. Let's go neutral. Try to keep Suzuki at bay. Hirakawa up here. Oh, Gasly has crashed as well. Didn't realise that, but Gasly and Ericsson have both crashed. Which is always kind of good to see. Let's go conserve over here for McDowell. Yeah, baby, it's definitely starting to wake up. So let's speed this up just a touch. Over to Hirakawa, who we can switch back down to neutral. He does have Carey on his tail. McDowell is not within striking distance of anyone yet, but we are going to switch him up to neutral and drop his fuel down to medium, his engine, sorry, down to medium. And try to see if we can do anything from here. because we're going to have to give him a big refuel, unfortunately. Water on the track, doesn't look like there's going to be any rain anytime soon. Hirakawa doing okay. Can probably afford to use a bit of fuel on him, just to try and pull him away from carry. And let's speed this up again. Down. Right, so looking at 38%. We can do a couple more laps on 38%, I believe. May push him. May get him to push. And then bring him in on the next one. Hirakawa doing okay. Right, so let's line McDowell to come in. Get him some new tyres. We're going to... No, not the inters. Fuel-wise, we're going to give him... We'll fill him right up. I mean, we're going to come out near the back, but may as well fill him right up. Then, should we? We're going to have to come in for at least one more, aren't we? Let's give you 10 laps worth. We're going to have to come in for at least one more pit. At least. So there's no point in making him heavy. May as well give him enough to see him through, but not make him too heavy. We're up into 11th now with McDowell. Hirakawa up into 14th. Need to speed it up again. Hirakawa will be going on to a faster pace in a moment. So he's now gone on to a faster pace. We're going to line him up to come in on this lap. On the softs, we're going to give him an extra 5 laps of fuel. And we're going to put him on the balance. We took a risky fast one for McDowell, and it seems to have pulled off. We are down at 17th with McDowell, but it does seem to have worked for us. Go neutral there. We're going to keep pushing hard on the fuel. Hirakawa in 11th. Will look like he's going to need to pit rather soon. Good thing we've got him lined up to do so. 22 laps left to go. Doesn't look like there's going to be any rain anytime soon. There's at least 4 guys still who need to pit. McDowell on the softs has Granados, Hisata and Monhaupt all on mediums ahead of him. And ultimately we should be faster when it comes to catching up with those guys. Harry and Pankievics both got tyres getting close to wearing out. So fingers crossed for us. Let's put Hirakawa on neutral. Kind of want to give McDowell a big shunt. Try and get him to catch up with the guys in front of him. I think he is slowly doing it. 2.9, 2, 2.1, 2.1, 2.1, 2. I think he's slowly catching up, but then Bruce is slowly catching up on McDowell. How hard is Bruce hitting it? Not much harder than us. In fact, it's about the same. Let's go and push these tyres just a touch. We'll do the same. Actually, no, Hirakawa, we won't worry about doing the same. Hirakawa down at last place is a little bit frustrating. Again, let's speed this up, because otherwise I'm going to have a very, very agitated child on my hands. Yeah, slowly getting there. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Let's get this down to conserve but overtake. I want to try and stay ahead of Bruce if I can. How far off the points are we? We're about 13 seconds off the points, which will leave us in 9th, which isn't the best. Right, let's go neutral now. Got the tyre temperatures back to a bit more reasonable temperature. Yeah, we're not going to be catching up at any time soon, are we? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Not at all. Saying that we are catching up on Bernard, 1.7 seconds. We are having to kill our fuel and our tyres to do so, but we are catching up slowly but surely. Take 14th from Carry in the pit. Go high and push on the tyres and fuel respectively. See if we can get close enough to Bernard to think about attacking. It looks like we might be getting close enough. Let's go for it. Quickly switching over to that because reasons. McDowell cannot get past Hirakawa, which is frustrating. What can you do? Oh, fucking hell. Right. Yeah, sorry. It's just a very, very back and forth thing. Right, so this isn't working for us. Let's drop down to medium. Bruce is going to pit. He's nearly on his rims. So we are in 13th. We do have Werner still ahead of us. Hirakawa doing a little bit better now. Who's crashed now? Suzuki has crashed as well. As has Monhaupt. Which means Trident have got even more points now, which is not good news for us. Hirakawa up into 13th, so he's just behind McDowell. We are killing. Hisata's now crashed. Yeah, I'm really not fancying our chances at the moment. Let's go conserve and get Hirakawa to continue doing what he's doing. Down in 11th, 4 seconds behind 10th, 5 seconds behind Granados in 9th. We do need to pit, as do other people though. So, we're going to get into pit on this one, I think. Infidels, doesn't look like there's going to be any rain anytime soon. We're going to give him an extra 7 laps worth of fuel, which will hopefully see us out to the end of the race. We're going to risk it with a fast one, because otherwise we're not going to be getting any points at all. Hirakawa, we're going to go ahead and push. He's okay on fuel for the moment. Let's speed this up. So here goes him. Hirakawa is going to come in on this one. Also going to get those. Also going to get an extra 5 laps worth of fuel, which brings him up onto 15, which means we can carry on pushing this engine hard, which is what I like to see. And let's go back to McDowell. So McDowell does have excess fuel, so we're going to go ahead and get him to go high. I think theoretically we should be able to see this race out now. As long as we don't destroy the tyres, we're fine. That's the only thing we've got to worry about. 14, 15. We can push hard on the fuel. We have 1, 2, 3 people. At least we've got about 5 people ahead of us who will need to pit before the end of the race. So who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. We are going to keep it on high though, because that baby monitor is going absolutely fucking mental. We can up the tyres on this. We can carry on. Let's go to overtake on both drivers. Regards to the fuel, we're going to keep you on neutral. We are catching up with Bruce. Let's go down to neutral now. Your suspension's feeling a bit shitty at the minute, isn't it, mate? Never mind, hey? Never mind. Right. Yeah, Hartley's got to come in. Carey's got to come in. Cairoli may have to come in. Pankiewicz's possibly going to see it out. Bruce is starting to get a bit on the slow side. So who knows? Who knows? We are up into 13th. Hirakawa's up into 14th, so we're not going to be last because of Carey. Carey's now got new tyres. Like I say, we've got Hartley's in the pit at the moment, but that's not going to affect us. He's too far ahead. Cairoli's going to be too far ahead as well. Alessi won't be pitting. Bruce, Granados, Pankiewicz. If those 3 were to pit, we'd be fine. We are in 13th. We are about to catch up with Bruce by the looks of things. We're going to go ahead and attack, I feel. We're going to get Hirakawa to push. What would be good is another crash. That would be good. Like if Bruce, Granados and Pankiewicz all crash, that would be... Well, maybe not these 3, because, well, their tyres are gone for the most part. But if, like, a couple of these guys up here would crash, and that would help us out quite massively. We are about to go into 11th. We are going to drop this tyre temperature down. We're going to keep pushing hard on the fuel. What is wrong with your car? Suspension. Well, deal with your suspension, please, mate. And you, deal with the suspension, please, buddy. Just deal with the suspension, okay? I've said this several times now. Just keep pushing on that suspension. Alessi has retired, which means that we should go into the points as long as we stay ahead of Bruce. So we go back to neutral, because I think we've only got 1 lap left to do after this. I might be wrong, or is it 2? I think it's 2. But on neutral, we should be fine. Let's go neutral there. So we're up into 9th. Hirakawa in 11th. We're going to get Hirakawa to probably attack. If we can get 2 top 10s, that would be incredibly helpful. right about now. Yeah, incredibly helpful. McDowell probably too far away to really consider trying to get 8th because Hannah's like the best part of 16 seconds ahead. Hirakawa's dropped down to 12th. We're going to get him to attack now on this last lap. We're going to get McDowell to push. We've got excess fuel. Hirakawa should get past. Matt does manage to get past Carey. Don't know for how long. Lost out to Carey again now. McDowell is in 9th. Should be fine. Can Hirakawa get 10th place and get us a few more points or another point? I doubt it. I doubt it. Looks like the Carey fight is taking it out of him, which is disappointing. He does get an 11th. McDowell does get 9th. That was so close, but it should be okay. That's not a bad race, that one. Getting 9th, getting a couple of points there. Yeah, baby is starting to really kick. So, what we're going to do, we are going to end the episode in a moment. We're just going to quickly check to see what the standings are at the moment. Maybe someone broke some rules, possibly. You never know. They may have done. Right. So, nope, no one broke any rules. You got a drive-through penalty, which means we're further behind. But McDowell goes down to 10th. Hirakawa's down to 18th. We are still in the 18th. We're 21 points clear of Trident, 3 points clear of MP Motorsport, and 4 behind Sharu, 5 behind Campos. But we're doing okay. We're above expectations. We're above where I would expect us to be. So, we're going to call an end to the episode. I'm going to go deal with Little Bugger. But thank you very much for joining me. If you have enjoyed today's episode, of course, please do click a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click subscribe too. And don't forget that after this season, we are going to be moving on to Twitch. And it will be getting exported back. But if you want to see it live, get some proper input, do come along to Twitch. Do watch us on there. And I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.